Hello everybody and welcome to a Taff's Word special. This is going to be Michael Flynn, the facts. Basically, this has been triggered by the recent comings down on our manager. Now let's start at the beginning. Michael Flynn was brought in as manager after Graham Westley got sacked in March 2017 to attempt to keep the club up, facing the impossible when we only had 12 games left and an 11-point deficit to recover. He managed to do that, and then in the summer the board seemed fit to offer him a permanent contract. So let's have a little look at the facts that I've mentioned. First of all, starting with the win percentages of our previous Football League managers. Now, obviously Justin Edinburgh had a very successful spell at Newport County, coming in at 41.67%, which is very impressive at low league level. Jamie Dack unfortunately took over after Justin Edinburgh left, missed out on the playoffs with a 29.41% win ratio. Then the dismal run of Terry Butcher, which lasted 10 games, only winning 7.69%, obviously on the back of that. He was then succeeded by John Sheridan, who stopped the rot, getting 29.41%, but then decided to leave for Oldham. Then Warren Feeney's poor spell saw 20.6%. He got us over the line in keeping us up, but then got sacked the following season. His successor was then Graham Westley, 20.69%. Was possibly the worst manager I've ever seen at Newport County. Then Michael Flynn, who sits on 40.74% since taking over. And then if you think of that, if you compare it with, let's have another look at Justin Edinburgh, that's not a lot of difference, and considering how much money Justin Edinburgh had to spend in comparison to Michael Flynn, I think Flinny comes off well there. Past league tables on this day, the 1st of the 1st 2019, as you'll see on this league table, we were sitting in 8th. This is 2014 on this day, sitting in 8th on 37 points. The year after, under Edinburgh again, we were sitting in 5th on 40 points. Obviously 2 successful seasons under Edinburgh in League 2. Then when it all collapsed, we were seen in 20th. I believe Sheridan was the manager at this point. 20th with just 20 points. The fall had started, as you can see. The season afterwards, whilst under Wesley, we were on 17 points, sitting rock bottom of the league. Flynn managed to keep us up that season, as you know. First season in management. First proper season of management, we were in 11th at this time last year, sitting on 39 points after an impressive start. And then now, bringing us to today, we're sitting in 12th on 36. So there, or thereabouts, with some of the more successful seasons since our return to the Football League. Let's talk facilities and support now. As you know, Michael Flynn isn't the manager of this club, whilst the ownership was under a benefactor. Obviously our current owners are us, the fans, the supporters trust. Considering we play at a poor stadium which doesn't attract many fans, we don't have good training facilities, we don't have a lot of perks for the team, like good coaches, as you'll see a picture of a NAC coach coming up, hotels beforehand for the game, training facilities. There's a lot of advantages that a lot of other clubs and other rivals of ours have, which Flynn doesn't measure up to. And especially, as you can see, the gentleman we've seen in the last few pictures, we don't have his money anymore. Flynn has to make do on a rock bottom budget. So, in conclusion, first of all, let's have a look at the current running for the Bristol Rovers permanent manager. Flinny's 6-1, but he was 1-6 to be Shrewsbury manager. It didn't happen. And any of you that were at the recent Christmas party, the jokes on stage that were being conducted by the double act of Flynn and Gavin Foxall about Bristol Rovers would indicate a light-hearted approach to the possibility of him going there. So fans getting on his back about going there at all should have a little think about it first. I mean, if he's going to end up going, he's going to end up going. Obviously, there's something not quite right at the club at the moment. We've lost 4 out of our last 5, but at the end of the day, this man has not only did the impossible to keep us in the Football League, which effectively in the long run saved our football club, he's now progressed us. We are now exactly where any fan of the club has said they want to be, in mid-table. You know, we've been punching above our weight, let's be honest, for 2 seasons, massively. And this man, considering he's only got 1 full season under his belt in management and is still learning, has taken this football club forward on the pitch, no matter what you say. So, anyone calling Flynn out? Is that really what you want right now, considering the progress we've made? I think it's time to sit back, let things happen, and then Michael Flynn will do his job. At the best of his ability, he loves this club, he's a Newport lad. I say we cut him a little bit of slack and remember the good times that we've had with him. Thanks for watching, everybody. Many thanks for watching the latest content on the Amber Army channel. Please make sure you leave us a like. Make sure you subscribe for more content, both for the neutral football fan and also plenty of Newport County. Even more Newport County content can be found on the club's iFollow channel on the link above. It is just £4.49 per month to subscribe to that service. And those of you feeling extra generous can also support us on Patreon on the link at the bottom there. That would be a monthly donation of your choice. Thank you again, make sure you've subscribed, and as always, up the county.